calling out my name like you never did before. Lick number 1, after he says calling out my name, he plays this. Okay, a quick word. Whenever he's around the 6th fret on the 2nd string, whenever he's playing here, 99 times out of 100, he's playing F major pentatonic. This is your root. So when he plays things like, that's major pentatonic. First lick, calling out my name. Slides up to 7 on the 3rd string. Do it with your 3rd finger. That's 7 on the 3rd string. 2nd string 6, twice. Vibrato the 2nd time. 3rd string 7, 5, 7. Slide 7 away. Lick 2, after he says, like never did before. Okay, 2nd string, 1st fret to 1st string, 1st fret. 4th fret on the 1st string, bend it up. Silently release, back to 1 on the 1st string, 1 on the 2nd string. Grab the 3rd string, bend it up, release it, and pull off to 1. Land on 4th string, 3rd fret, back to 3rd string, hammer 1 to 2. That flat 3rd to 3rd scale degree thing. Okay, so after he says, hear you anymore, he's back up here. What I said is the F major pentatonic position. He starts at 8 on the 2nd string. That's already bent. So he bends 8, 2nd string, releases it to 6, plays 6 again. The 3rd time he plays 6, he puts vibrato on there. 3rd string 7, 6 again on the 2nd string. Vibrato. Third string, 3rd fret, bend it up. 2nd string and 1st string, 1, 1. 1st string, 4, bent up. Work your way back. 1st string, 1, 2nd string, 1, 3rd string, bend, pull, release, 3 and 1. 4th string, 3. It's kind of similar. Ends on the scale degree 5. So again, you start on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, you bend that up. 1st fret, 2, 1, 2. Those are strings. 1st string, 4, bent up. Back to 1 on the 1st string, 1 on the 2nd string. Here's the little difference here. That's string 3, 3. String 2, 1st fret. Back to string 3, 3. 3rd fret, I mean. Also string 3, hammer 1 to 2. Come back to 4th string, 3rd fret. 5th string, 3rd fret, vibrato. This is the last lick before the solo. You come up to the 13th fret on the 2nd string. Grab 16, bend that up. While it's up, you pick it 3 times while adding vibrato. Admittedly, it's pretty hard. Take some skill. Take some strength in your hand too. If you can't do that, play 13 on the 2nd string, bend 16 on the 2nd string, and play the 1st string, 13th fret, 3 times. I played that 4 times, mistake. It happens. Slide that all away. It's all right. So now we come into the solo proper. This is a very complicated solo. Simple phrases strung together very quickly. The thing about Clapton is they are phrases. They're very coherent. Concise phrases that say a lot. He doesn't venture out of either major or minor pentatonic. First phrase goes like this. Okay, so 16 on the second string. Bend that up, and now it's the same pitch as the 13th fret on the first string, and you play that twice. So that's 6 notes. Second string, first string twice. Second string, first string twice. Now, 15th fret. Bend that up twice. Those are all picked. Then the second time, he does it more as a slur. He bend 15, release it, and pull off to 13. Second string 15, back to 13 with vibrato, and a very staccato 15 on the first string. All picked. That's 15 on the first string bent, unbent, picked, 13 on the first string, 15 on the second string, 13 with vibrato on the first string, 3 times, 15 on the second string, and then slide away. Now he comes to 16 on the first fret, and he does a very wide bend. We play 16, he bends it up, he wants the sound of 19. See, there's 2 different size bends here. The first one is a 3 fret bend, and the second one is a 2 fret bend. Here's the phrase. 16th fret, first string, bend up 1.5 steps. Again, silently release that and bend it up just 2 frets, a full step. Come to 13 on the first string, second string 13, third string 15, second string 13, third string 15, and then 13 with vibrato. Make sure you can see this. Okay, 16 on the second string. Hammer pull off 13, 16, second string. 15 on the third string. Back to 13 on the second string. Third string, 15 and 13. 15, 13, 15, 13. Fourth string 15, third string 15, back to fourth string 15, third string 13. After this note, 15 on the fourth string, 15 on the fifth string. So then he slides up, new position. So our target note here is 19 on the third string. Play that with your second finger. So you can play 18 with your first finger on the second string and 20 with your third finger. I have this little box here. So he slides up, second finger, 19, third string, 18 on the second string twice, back to 19 on the third string, and then 20 on the second string bent twice. A little bit faster, 4 more times. And then, watch this. The first time, those are all picked, by the way. No pull-offs, no letting it come down. Once, twice. And this is interesting. The third time, he comes to 20 on the third string. So he gets that flat 7. This is your root, by the way. I'm going to do the whole thing. Twice, a little faster, 4 times. 20, 19. 19, 20. That's 20 on the first string. 20 unbent. 18 on the first string. 20. 18 on the second string. 18, 20, 18 hammer pull. 19 on the third string. 18 on the second string twice. Vibrato the last time. 19, 20. Okay, so now while we're here, we're going to reach up to 21 on the second string. Push that up 1.5 steps very slowly, slowly release it. 18, 3 times. All the time adding vibrato. Now instead of 21, back to 20. So we bend 20 up and release it. Don't pull off. Play 18 on the second string. 19 on the third string. Reach back. Quick little grace note on the third string. 17 to 19. 17, third string. So let me see what we got so far. On the second string. Hit that twice. 21 again. Up 1.5 steps, and then the second time, slowly release it. Hit 18 on the second, that's all on the second string. Hit 18 on the second string 3 times. And 20, not 21. See, there's great phrasing here. And that little 3 times hitting 18, you know, that's like a little great little detail, shows mark of a master, I think, my opinion. Okay, so what he really plays, 21, second string up, 21 again, and slowly released. 18 on the second string, 3 times, 20 up. This is all picked, this next phrase. And it's very simple, you're just going up and down. 19 on the third string. 18, 20, 20 bent up, this is our second string, 20 unbent, 18. Okay, only one of those notes is on the third string, the first note and the last note. Third string, second, 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 third. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So again, the only notes on the third string are when you use your second finger. Second string, 20, bent, up, picked, unbent. 18, so we come to the third string, 19, 20 on the second string, back to 19 on the third string, hammer pull, 18, 20, 18, 19 on the third string, 18 3 times, slide away. $16 on the second string. Second string, 13, 16, 13. third string 15, back to second string 13, bend 15 at the third string, unbent 15, third string 13, that's 15 on the fourth string, roll your finger over to 15 on the third string, back to 15 on the fourth string, to 13 on the third string. Oh, by the way, he had slid away, and then he gets back here in amazing record time. And that's going to lead you to the next phrase. Slower. It says on my notes, slow bend. I mean, that's all relative. What that means is he holds it a little bit longer than the standard eighth note. Bend 15 on the third string, 13 second string, 13 first string, 13 second string. Five times he does that. That's bending 16, silently released to the 13, to 13 on the second string. Then, again, he bends this further. That translates to a 3-fret bend and a 2-fret bend. So, that's a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he comes back to 13 on both strings, first and second. I gotta find this on my notes. This was a really hard lick to figure out because it's not very clear in the audio. Let me see where I am. So that's 15 on the third string bent, second string 13, it's the same pitch, back to 15 unbent on the third string, 13, 15, third string. Now a hammer pull combination on the third string, 13, 15, 13. 15 on the fourth string, you notice he does this a lot. He rolls his finger over, gets 15 on the next string, back to 15 on the fourth string. After that, 13, he gives us a slight little quarter tone bend. So we have 13 on the third string, 15, 13, fourth string. Okay, I gave those notes. I gave that 13 on the third string, 15, 13 on the fourth string, 15 to 13 on the fifth string, slide to 11, hit 13 on the low string, we finally on the sixth string, roll your finger over 13 on the fifth string, back to 13 on the sixth string, 11. And then from there, oh, see, this is such a complicated phrase. I don't want to go too far. So we're coming from. Okay, so I hope you got that. He slides back to there. So this is really cool. I like what he does here. He slides, when he slides to 15 on the fifth string and plays 13 and 15 on the fourth string, he doesn't keep going. He jumps back and plays that again. 15, 13, 15, and then he hammers 13 or 14 on the third string. That's just really great phrasing. It's really complicated what he did. He landed perfectly on the beat. Pull off there, 13, 13, 13, 11. Slide up 15, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, 14. Again, those three notes where most people would play one vibrato on them all. 15, we're on the second string already. And bend that up. 1.5 steps, 3 frets. And then that'll lead us into the next phrase. Just so you don't get lost here, we'll come from here. 5 times. Push it up. pick, sorry. 13, 15, and then vibrato. See, these are all phrases. He phrases like a master. It's unbelievable. He never loses that sense. Very simple phrase here, relatively speaking. 13, 15 on the second string. Reach over, bend 15 on the third string. Release that. So you still have 15 on the third string. 13 on the fifth string, give that a slight little quarter bend. 15 twice on the fourth string. Then he jumps back to major pentatonic. Staccato bends on the end there. So that was, I'm just getting my notes in order. So that was 13, 15 on the second string to 13 on the first string. You should be aware this is the root note here. 15 bent. Those are staccato. That means don't let them ring into each other. Cut them off very quickly. Then bend it 1.5 steps to 1 step. I told you this is a great blues move. So after we have this, like I said, 1.5 step bend, 3 fret bend to a 2 fret or whole step bend. First string 13, second string 13, third string bent at 15 to 13. Those are the same pitch. That's a pull off. That's a bend pull off combination. 15, 13. And end at F, the root, and slide that away. What he does here, he plays a C9 chord. 3, 5th string 3, 4th string 2, 3rd string 3, 2nd string 3. 3, 2, 3, 3, entire 4 strings. That's C9. That's the V chord. Does it slide? He does this at the end of every verse. And end with an F chord. Cut it short. Oh, by the way, he hits this 5th string 3rd fret twice, the root of C9. Plays that twice before. F. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. I got a lot of stuff coming. I got B.B. King, I got Clapton. I got more Glenn Campbell for the people who are waiting for that stuff. Believe it or not, I am interested in doing that stuff. I want to do more, and I'm going to get to it pretty soon. Famous last words.